My father once told me that mediocre life is not a bad life, it's a good life. But back in those days, I was so absorbed in the idea that I have to make it big, that I have to attain this, become that I could not understand the meaning of those words. But as time progressed and my father passed on, and I have come to this stage where I have my family and I'm involved in this work where I'm sending this message to you, I see that there is beauty in simplicity, because every happiness comes accompanied with unhappiness. No matter what, you cannot break this chain. In fact, Nisargadatta Maharaj said that pain is the background of all pleasures. And Ramesh Balsekar also said that the moments of pain are more than the moments of pleasure. But you see, when the mind is present and there is complete awareness of what is happening, and we see things the way they are, then life becomes a lot simplified. The need to control, to change things, to change people, to prove ourselves to people begins to dissolve. Because this need for constant validation, for constant approval of others, puts us in this bondage where we have to constantly struggle. And the thing is that we cannot change anybody. We only have this opportunity to change our own perception about the world. So, if we change our own perception about the world, the way we see things, then life becomes simplified. And it brings an end to this thinking mind which constantly contemplates to become, to attain. Now, it is not to say that you should not give your best to your work. Whatever you do, whichever field you are involved in, you can give your best. But then, after that, the outcome is never in your control. What is destined is going to happen. And these were words of Ramana Maharishi, that what is destined is going to happen. It doesn't matter what you do or do not do. So the best course is to remain silent. Now, when he said best course is to remain silent, he did not mean inaction. He was talking about the silence of the thinking mind, not the working mind. So the working mind is the one that is engaged in work. The working mind is the creative mind. The working mind is the flow state. In fact, what you will see is that when your thinking mind subsides, your creative working mind, which is full of potential, will begin to rise. And you will find joy in whatever you create, whether it is art or it is any work that you do. You are going to be immersed. You are going to be immersed in that work, and you are going to enjoy that work without thinking about what it will do for me. So the end of the thinking mind is the end of me and my story. And the end of my story brings simplicity and beauty to life. Without the thinking mind, we make the best out of what we have. We learn to live with what has been given to us. And in that state where you do not make any demands, where you do not keep expectations about things, you are in the highest frequency, in the highest vibration, and that vibration is love.